Green to the rack, lays it up and in to get the scoring started.
Well, Grady, I'm just going to mention, you talked about the pressure the other night. Phoenix had a real bad first quarter. Portland had made 10 threes before they made their first. So, man, the first 4 minutes trying to get something to go in would be a big relief.
Brooks left it short. Rebound, Goodwin. Retreats to the three-point line, fires, and hits!
Okay, relief.
This is Pajimski. Outside look for Green. Three ball won't go from the corner. Iguodaro the board. Booker accelerated to the rack, floats it up. No good, but is fouled by Porzingis.
I thought Porzingis came over and contested well. Booker float.
Second longest tenured head coach in the NBA. In last season with the Cavaliers.
One play-in game for Jordan Knott, 0 playoff games coached for Steve Kerr. 2 and 3 in the play-in, and then only 158.
Only 150.
And only 4 titles. So you're right. J.O. just getting started, but what a year he has had at the helm.
Santos going at Brooks, lost the handle. Goodwin scoops it up. Booker matched up with Curry. Gave it up to Iguodaro at the elbow. Shot clock winding down. Brooks going to work. 5 seconds. Brooks for 3. Bottoms!
Just curious as the game goes on if Devin Booker will be more aggressive. A pass away from single coverage to also Iguodaro. Not advantage basketball. Brooks bails him out on that possession with the 3.
Pajimski driving, stops, got 2 in the air, can't hit, tried to chip it up and in, out of bounds, and it will stay with Golden State in the play-in tournament. Suns losing in heartbreaking fashion to Portland. Golden State a thriller over LA. Santos missing off the front iron. Booker the board. Suns off to the races as Booker will slow things down. 8-2 Phoenix. Pocket pass. Outside look. Goodwin. Long. Back tap to Curry. Up ahead Pajimski. One man to beat. Pajimski. No. Slapped out of there by Goodwin. Oh, nice feed. Iguodaro with the flush.
Good look. Great challenge. Iguodaro going over the top that time of Porzingis. Hard to do and a great finish.
Pajimski. Downhill, turned it over. Goodwin off to the races. Inside stops, outside Brooks. No, off the heel. Porzingis got up for the board. Whistle blows and it's... We welcome you, those who just watched Orlando taking down Charlotte as the Magic punch their ticket to the postseason. Who will do it here in the West? Phoenix, an early 10-2 advantage over Golden State in this final play-in tournament ball game. Porzingis trying to give it back to Green. Warriors sloppy early. Jalen Green open for 3. The Suns had practice yesterday. Steve Kerr with the Warriors electing not to have a practice, wants his older guys to get some rest as Porzingis knocks down a tray from downtown. 13-5, that stops a 13-0 run for Phoenix. Green up top from downtown, can't hit, and Curry comes out of there with the board. Curry down the lane, outside extra pass. It's Green at the free throw line, finds Curry in the paint, flips it up and off, and a foul is called.
First time.
There is Curry. Forced to give it up, Iguodaro all over him, and he regains his dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Curry on the move, dump on Porzingis, blocked! Iguodaro got a piece of it, and it's a...
Nice to see in the first few minutes, Porzingis not one post-up.
Yes.
The size differential and no Mark Williams. I wonder eventually if they're going to play out the split game with Porzingis in the post.
Porzingis on the bench as Gary Payton the second checks in, and that pass too high. The first turnover of the ball game for Phoenix. Curry Just his 6th appearance after missing 27 straight with that knee injury. And he stepped out of bounds. 6 first quarter turnovers. Iguodala in the lane. Push shot is good. Early boost for Moso Iguodala.
Yeah, also really good in that range with that push shot. Got a soft touch, impacting the zone from there.
Nice pass inside. Curry to Santos. Booker from deep. Rims out. Goodwin, the offensive board. Couldn't put it in. Here comes Pajimski for Golden State. Melton. Back to Pajimski. On the drive and the finger roll for 2.
Yeah.
Brooks had 20 points in Tuesday's loss. Going at Santos here. Lost the handle. Pass up ahead. Santos chases it down and is fouled.
I mean, just the parts that everybody played in that comeback. Of course, Steph spectacular, but Al and Kristaps, Draymond's defense, and Guy Santos with some key buckets.
Near turnover. Melton over to Green. Horford on the move and a foul on the floor, and that's going to be another foul on Dillon Brooks. He fouled out on Tuesday. Jordan eyed about the culture shift and the intensity that Dillon Brooks brings. He said there's an edge to him, and his edge has to stay on the edge as Curry gets 2.
Yeah, that edge has to work for them and not against them.
Brooks, that's a case where the edge works for them. Staying in the ball game with those 2 fouls, knocks down the triple. Curry, top 3, no good. And Green the board. Brooks. Matched up with Curry. Double comes. Pass outside, Gillespie. Over to Brooks, faded away, and late whistle. Foul is called.
Keep them off the lines. And he meant both the three-point line and
They'll be in a tight ball game, losing on that late layup by Denny Avdia. They are 4 for 4 so far tonight. Phoenix by 9. Curry, pass inside. Horford can't hit. Jalen Green snags the board. Skip pass. Green wants 3. Yes! Ahmed Malawak out there for Phoenix. Again, the Suns shorthanded, especially in the middle. Mark Williams injured and not going to play tonight. Melton behind the back. Melton penetrating. Outside, GP2. Short on the tray. Melton.
wow.
The recovery and the finish inside.
Great second effort by Pods first to get to the ball, and then Melton in the right spot to score. And I think smart to play Malawak without Steph out there because he bends the offense too much for him to maybe react on the defensive end.
Good ball movement. O'Neal doesn't have a look. Over to Booker. Booker nearly lost it. Scooped up. Great tough shot. Air ball. Shot clock violation.
Great scramble by the Warriors defensively that time.
And then they had an open and honest discussion after practice, and he told his guys, when we walk into the gym on Friday, that loss is behind us, and they certainly look like that here in the first 12 minutes.
All they needed, Grady, was 12 minutes to remind themselves of who they are. It was very indicative of how they played all year. Moving the ball, 3 points. Starters were outscored 28 to 13, but 13 points off of turnovers given to Phoenix at home. Not a great start for the Warriors.
Curry couldn't hit the lay, and here comes Phoenix. Ahead 33 to 15. O'Neal, career year this season, rimming out on a tray. And Santos has it for Golden State. Nice pocket pass, Pajimski the finish.
Yeah, and this is small on small right now. Iguodala, the biggest player on the floor, so Draymond getting minutes at the 5. They have not exposed the post at all with Porzingis or Horford, so they're going to elect to play the skill game for a few minutes here to start the second.
Brooks. Pull up over Curry, won't go. Rebound. Retrieved by Pajimski. Green up top. Finds Curry from downtown. no good. GP2 with the box out and lay.
That was an incredible pass by Draymond. Steph was not around that screen yet, and all of a sudden, bang, it was right in his hands. Good finish by GP2.
947 career games together.
Yeah. Same page.
Brooks faded away off the heel, and another opportunity for Golden State. Payton to a cutting Green with the finish, and
a couple minutes to dig into this lead.
Suns still in control by 12. Their largest lead was 18. Green attacking, toss out Gillespie, no good, and Podziemski the board. Green around a Curry screen. Green tried to thread the needle to Santos and turned it over.
Yeah, Draymond upset with himself, tried to force something. He had two guys on the weak side, one of which was open.
Iguodala spinning inside and throwing it down.
Great quick move by Oso to get to the rim. So explosive as a big.
Iguodala, high percentage looks, 3 for 3 so far. That's a dime to Santos.
Great seal by Gee over the top from Draymond.
Iguodala trying to find a teammate. Poked away by Santos. Brooks now. On the move, toss out. Goodwin, good look from downtown. Won't go. And Gillespie the offensive board. Brooks, electric slide into a three that won't drop. And Green the rebound, loose ball in. Draymond Green picking up his first foul. Green. Brooks, career year scoring, can't hit over Green, and Melton the rebound. Melton on the move, in the lane, can't hit, tried to go glass, got his own, put it up, won't drop, but Melton will go to the line.
Kind of goes back to the possession before where Melton shot the three.
Let's take a look at tonight's live update presented by Green. Fires from deep, left it short. Horford the board. Golden State has outscored Phoenix 10-2 with Devin Booker when he was on the bench. He's on the floor now, defending GP2. Horford. Gonna go right at Brooks. Lays it up and in.
All right, so a little higher that time, Grady, but at least some motion on the post. Use that as your penetrating pass to the defense. A great, strong move from Horford.
Phoenix leads single digits. Appearance in his son's uniform. Podziemski forced to give it up. Porzingis defended by Highsmith. 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis struck by Highsmith. Green off to the races.
Turnover right to points, and those were the loudest of the game as Jalen Green explodes to the rim.
Horford. Gonna back down Booker. Brooks looming. Nice pass. Payton, the leg.
GP2 hanging around on the baseline in the dunker spot or the playmaker spot and collects that late pass from out.
Booker. Double team. Gave it up to Goodwin. Highsmith out to Green for 3. Lead back to double figures for Phoenix. Green now in double figures with 11. Porzingis, good hustle defensively. Porzingis comes out of there with it. Podziemski on the drive off one leg. Bounces out. Brooks penetrates. Bully ball. Good defense, but Goodwin found a home here in Phoenix.
Career highs for him in points and rebounds, steals. off the bench. How about 100 steals and 100 rebounds for him on the season, playing a career-high 70 games. And he's been a big part of what they do off the bench to bring that tenacity.
He has 4 steals already tonight. Horford, defended by Highsmith. Shot clock to 5. Horford too strong. Booker. Outside to Brooks. Pass inside, and Goodwin couldn't handle it.
They want to pass to. You just don't want to throw passes 6 to 8 feet away, especially in the lane where the bigger players are. That time of turnover for Brooks unforced.
Melton inside to Santos. Santos lost it out of bounds. And threes before that Podziemski made.
That kind of felt like a lifesaver bucket right there for the Warriors.
Highsmith, 3-ball, no. Back tap and chased down by Melton. Melton hit the accelerator. Tossed it to GP2. Podziemski downhill. And Gillespie.
No problem for a guy who played all 82 games. Second opportunity, it feels like, for the Warriors, who have not played well but lingering. And now within 10, Steph and Draymond coming back in, try to close these last 4 minutes and get this thing a little bit more approachable in the second half.
Brooks attacking Santos, and that's going to be an offensive foul. And the third on Dillon Brooks. And Suns will get first look. Got off to a fast start after the Warriors scored the first 2 points of the game. Suns reeled off 13 straight, led by as many as 18. Here's Brooks inside, pump fake, step through, hierarchy lay won't go, tipped up and in by Iguodala. Also Iguodala in double figures now with 10. And the Warriors had 9 turnovers in the first 12 minutes. Curry for 3. Wide left, Podziemski the offensive board. Warriors get a fresh 14. Podziemski downhill, lays it up and in.
Third time after the delayed fast break in the first half that Podziemski is just caught on the run, and he's been rewarded.
14 points for Brandon Podziemski. Top 3 in the corner, short for Booker, and offensive board to Iguodala. Green straight on 3, rims out, and Podziemski the rebound.
That's his 7th rebound. I mean, Pods has been all over the place for Golden State, trying to keep them in it to set the table for a Curry flurry at some point.
Porzingis trying to get it to somebody, finds Podziemski. 2 seconds. Podziemski drew iron, but Green got up for the ball. Brooks inside. Iguodala, no. Tap over to Goodwin. Put it through.
The guards are going to fly in from everywhere to try to collect an extra possession. Goodwin for the second time able to do that and score.
10 second chance points for the Suns. Pass inside. Porzingis couldn't handle it.
On the floor down low in the post to take advantage of the size.
On your screen, what's at stake? Winner gets OKC in round 1. Loser goes home. Porzingis. Boom, from downtown.
I'm glad that he didn't go out of the game. At least Warrior fans are. Huge shot for him there. And the Warriors within 4.
2-possession game. Green, bully ball. 16 points from Jalen Green. Battled injuries all season long. Coming alive at the right time as Booker fouls the cutting Santos. Fouls now on Devin Booker. Dillon Brooks also with 3 fouls. That'll be something to keep an eye on. Green up top, inside. Porzingis off balance. Goes window shopping for 2.
All kinds of grabbing going on, too. I don't know how that went in, but Porzingis, one of the few rare bigs in the league that loves to use the glass.
Brooks got by Porzingis. Mid-range J is good. Phoenix 58, Golden State 52. Green, another pass inside. Porzingis made the catch and is fouled. Booker in the vicinity. Great pass from Green. Porzingis in double figures with 11. And he stays at 11. 5-point ball game. Green on the move. Sets up Brooks. Quick trigger on a tray. Brooks with 13. Curry. Extra pass. Pajemski driving on the baseline. Laid it in. And waved off. He traveled.
Did get that. So we'll see what the Warriors can respond here. Porzingis back to the bench.
Payton. Extra pass. Santos. Can't hit from the corner. It's an air ball. O'Neal tossed it off of Green. And Jalen Green with 19 points to lead all scorers. Booker has 9. Navigating traffic. Skip pass to Goodwin. Flicks the wrist. Can't hit. And Payton the rebound. Pajemski. Curry. Inside. Tossed it up. They say no shot. Scott Foster saying foul on the floor. And it's going to get 3 team fouls on the Suns. Curry fires. Short. He's 1 for 5 from downtown. Just 7 points so far. Green. Shadowed by Curry. Santos with the switch. Green off the front iron, off glass, and in. 22 for Green. Santos in a crowd. Dump off. Payton can't hit the reverse. Booker over to Green. Green penetrates. Stops. Tossed out to Brooks. And Brooks, battling with Payton, is fouled.
Tried to find his footing, get himself righted.
What do the Warriors have left in the tank? Green turned it over. O'Neal, yes! The lead extends to 16. Suns with a 22-5 advantage in points off turnovers. Horford with the back down, turns, and the short hook is good.
Book doing his best to try to stand up Al Horford, but a couple of dribbles, gets 2 feet wet in the paint, hits the jump hook. It helps the Warriors settle down just a little bit.
Booker tries a pocket pass. Horford diving on the floor. Iguodala with the hustle. Skip pass. O'Neal off the heel. Horford the board. Curry running. Melton in the corner. Got a tray. Green gave it up to O'Neal. Green checks the clock. Fires. Too strong. Rebound. Picked up by Melton. Foul is called. And we're going the other way.
Building confidence here, even in the third quarter.
Heard Dylan Brooks tell our JP Dyer at halftime. Raptors, Cavs, Wolves, Nuggets, Hawks, Knicks, and then tomorrow on ABC, Rockets taking on the Lakers. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Warriors with 7 unanswered points. O'Neal, sidestep, 3, no good. And a tap by Horford over to Melton. Melton hits the turbo button. Melton blocked by Green. And they call a goaltend. Scott Foster says it hits the glass. Impressive from Scott Foster. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. 7-point ball game. Booker over to Iguodala. Outside to Green. He has to fire. Boom! In the third quarter, 25 in the ball game for Jalen Green.
And 7 threes, feeling comfortable from long range in this one.
Melton got the bounce. Melton has the last 9 for Golden State. Booker over to Gadaro, and he is fouled. He's going against Draymond Green.
A season ago, they win 45 games this season, and they are 12 minutes away for a date with the Thunder. That pass behind Payton, the turnover. Booker. Turnovers that plagued Golden State all season long. Booker on an island with Curry. Gave it up. Green. Toss out. Goodwin. Shot clock winding down. Green with the midi. Yes. 29 for Jalen Green.
Everything working for Jalen Green is knock down those threes, getting comfortable and space off the dribble there. The drive game. Huge production in this one, Grady.
What do the Warriors have left in the tank? Curry fires and hits.
Not a lot of room on that sideline with Steph coming out full speed. He's able to drill one here.
Highsmith. Nice pass to O'Neal. Outside to Goodwin. Bottoms.
Really great extra pass for Royce, who had a lane, but knew Goodwin waiting in the corner. Now Goodwin stripping Steph.
On the floor, we have a jump ball. Curry. Down the lane. Curry lays it up and off. And Santos got Booker across the face. Technical fouls to a double foul, which you were all on top of. So 4 fouls for Draymond Green as Booker draws another.
We'll try to use it.
Booker now 8 for 8 at the line. NBA.
I might be wrong, Grady, but just in terms of my eyes, I don't think Booker has come out in the second half. Remember in the first, did he have a little stint? I just know in the first half when he went out, it was a 10-2 advantage for Golden State. He has not rested long in this game. Short stints, 33 minutes so far, so less than a minute for him on the bench in the second half.
33 total minutes in the ball game. Melton, quick trigger, and got the friendly bounce.
Melton getting the Jalen Green roll that we saw earlier in the game.
And the Warriors slow down Jalen Green. That time he can't hit. Melton brings it up for Golden State. Melton out to Santos. Curry all day.
GP2, great screen in transition, just holding 2 guys off to give Steph space.
Pressure rising. Highsmith for 3. Short. Downhill, Melton, new, and back tap over to Green. Green with 29. Matched up with Curry. Green on the move, lays it up and in. Back-to-back 30-point performances for Jalen Green.
Had a great drive that time, sort of a broken possession, relying on Jalen Green to find some space, and he gets just enough.
The Phoenix lead is 9. Curry. In the lane. Curry can't hit the lane. Suns with numbers. O'Neal. New. Santos with the back tap in the hands of Green. Booker. Gave it up to Green. Sidestep 3. Cash!
For Jalen Green. Knocking down everything from distance.
He's unconscious. Has the defensive assignment on Draymond Green. Dump off inside. The strip by Highsmith. Extra hustle paying off for the Suns. Booker kept the pivot, toss out to Green. Green again. An inferno. NBA playoffs on FanDuel. Download the app and play pure game.
Think about it, just one player in this game has had over 20 points. It's Jalen Green's impressive 36.
71 points for Green in 2 play-in games, and this one not done yet. Santos over to Horford. Good from 3.
Huge bucket for the Warriors just to come out, put something up on the board. They've got to remind themselves, we've got to finish these possessions with defensive rebounds.
Booker, mid-range baseline. Jay is money. 17 for Booker. Curry takes the contact and will go to the line for 3 shots. Curry was fouled on a 3-pointer 23 times.
In games, Steph Curry, the #1 scorer, at 34 a game.
He's had moments tonight where he's been kind of hobbled, favoring that right knee. Trying to give this team everything he has, and what's from a double-figure lead for the Suns. Phoenix 94, Golden State 84. Approaching the midway mark of this 4th quarter. Booker. Over to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Stopped by Payton. Booker now with his shot clock winding down. Tough 3. Goodwin! A rainbow from the...
Crusher of a possession. Golden State did a great job, and Goodwin just hits a tough shot from the corner.
Toss out. Podziemski driving. Fake the pass. Poke away by Goodwin. Suns looking for a backbreaker. Booker rises and hits. Timeout, Golden State.
Knott's done a remarkable job, but even in their response to their loss here at home at Portland tonight, they played with some poise, and they've gotten everything out of their starters. Just 7 bench points, but it's not that those bench points haven't, or the bench guys haven't contributed. They've been out there playing the defense, handsy, getting offensive rebounds, and scrapping. Here we are.
Still a lot of time left in this ball game. 3-point play opportunity for Brandon Podziemski. He's played well in his 35 minutes tonight. Phoenix 99, Golden State 87. Green on the logo. Off the double, gave it up to Booker. 6 on the clock. O'Neal over to Green. Brooks, no dip 3, rattles out.
Good scramble by Golden State, and if you're a Suns fan, you want to see quality possessions down the stretch here to see if they learn their lesson from the game against Portland.
Santos makes the catch. Outside, Podziemski. No offensive board to Santos. Curry for 3. Off the heel. Back tap by Green. And we got a loose ball. 5 fouls on Draymond Green. O'Neal. Yes. Looks to the heavens after that 3. He was just 1 for 8 before that make. Behind the back pass, Draymond Green can't hit. Long rebound to Horford. Fires off the mark. Another back tap in the hands of Goodwin. 2-on-1. And a bad pass from O'Neal.
Gets a second 3 of the game.
Curry from the corner. Rolls out. Green to Podziemski. Good on a 3. Jordan.
So Phoenix has a great opportunity to advance and get themselves to a playoff situation.
That trio has combined for 68 points. O'Neal! Good again from downtown. A career high in 3-pointers made during the regular season. Curry threw it away. Time running out on the Warriors. Brooks over to Booker, and he'll chew clock.
Good job by Book. Had a wide open 3. Decided against it.
Shot clock winding down. Booker, skip pass. Brooks, too much dribbling. It's a shot clock violation. They missed 27 straight games for Steph Curry with the runner's knee. Able to shock the Clippers on Wednesday, but running out of steam tonight.
Well, the Jimmy Butler injury really just took a lot of wind out of the Golden State. Not the fight, but the wind out of their sails. And then Moody goes down. Porzingis and him working himself back to health. You could see the formidability of this team with those guys being healthy, but it just wasn't to be for them this year.
Poke away out of bounds. Podziemski, good from deep.
Just not enough time. Phoenix just hold on to the ball. Careful with your passing. The Warriors, I don't know if they're even electing the foul here. Just going to play this possession out.
Brooks, outside, Goodwin, cash! Sun setting on the Warriors. Melton, too strong. O'Neal the board.
Well, what a great response, Grady, by the Suns. 2 games at home. Tough finish in the first one.